I concluded that 1, life is unfair. 2, life is a box. So I used to think around it. I used to think outside the box. I used to think outside the box, hoping to understand it. But life was puzzling. So I dropped the box and it slipped through something spherical, a hole. The result, a square peg in a round hole. I tried again and again. I was forcing. I wasn't at all, but I was forcing. And this has become me experimenting with different spheres of life. Why I was brought to this sphere, to shake every sphere fearlessly like Shakespeare, to be all round. So now if you give me just 90 minutes to explain what life is, I'll tell you life is unexplainable, challenging, but lesson infused. Life is unexplainable, challenging, but lesson infused. So you can say life is a UEFA Champions League. Society has long been an experienced teacher, a coach, delivering fascinating lessons including mistakes right from our conception. Yet we miss the concepts buried beneath these misconceptions, ideas that rode the taps of time, washing over generations, and today brainwashing us. Today I want us to look at a few of these loudest, most mistaught tactics in the game. 1, that grab opportunities once they come. So you've long been waiting for that opportunity, that golden opportunity to come just so you can grab it too. That consistency is showing up every day. So you show up every day, every single day, unprepared, unchanged, unbuilt. 3, that make hay when the sun shines, make hay when the sun shines. So you've been waiting for that sign to shine, but you've forgotten you are God's son. You are supposed to shine day in, day out. You know, life is like a UEFA Champions League. It is as long as 90 minutes. The whistle has long been blown for everyone. But what you're supposed to know is it's not over yet. It's not over yet. So it's very important, you know, that whilst it's not over, you are supposed to make do of every opportunity that comes your way, not you sitting down for opportunities to come, not looking at the VAR, but rather venturing and reaching out for opportunity. VAR, venturing and reaching out for opportunities. Life can be tight after your 16th, your 18th, but even in the tightest corner, you still must finesse, because life doesn't come easy. What differentiates one midfield player or a striker from the other is how they dribble through the defense, how they counter, how they are able to make do every opportunity that comes, how they make the net work. So do you make the net work? Is your net worth? Are you making do with every opportunity that comes? Do you make use of people that come your way? You know, life isn't that tough because it is tough, but we look at it from a different perspective, that we know we are able to tackle life because we are fit. Like, even though you are not a Nike's brand ambassador, you still must do it, because excuses don't win games. Excuses don't win games. Excuses don't win Ballon d'Ors. Life is as long as 90 minutes. The whistle has been blown for everyone, and it's your time to make use of the opportunity. It's your time to make sure you score every goal. And UEFA Champions League clubs are not just Barca, but it's just a one-letter word. That's you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are very welcome to your favorite lifestyle show on TV. This is the Upside Down Show right here on ChannelOne TV. I'm Frema Edunyame. Look, today promises to be one show, one that you would love the conversation from beginning to the end. just gone by was a beautiful piece by Albert Arding. He was just telling us about how not to give up. You know, it creates, to be a champion, there's so much that you need to focus on. And he has been giving us all the bullets. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll be joined by our guest for the day, and we will have a beautiful conversation going on. You're welcome back. This is the Upside Out Show. I'm Frema Edunyame. And as I mentioned earlier, today my guest is one that is no stranger to all of us. You know, he's been in the helm of affairs when it comes to politics and elections in this country. You know, he just came back, you know, winning one controversial election. We're going to find out from him how he did it and who he really is. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my guest, the CEO for GIFIC and also Deputy Director of Elections for the National Democratic Congress, Rashid. So for Tanko Computer. Hey, you're welcome. Please sit.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm terrific.
So busy, huh?
You know.
What have you been up to?
In the field, being in the field, always busy trying to reset GFEC, you know.
Yeah.
The reset agenda is ongoing well at GFEC,
Yeah.
Ghana Investment Fund for Electronic Communication. So I've been so busy in the field. I mean, trying to make sure that Ghanaians enjoy their benefits.
Well, we're going to get into that, but
Yes.
it's great today we are not doing hardcore politics, you know. We really want to know the man, Sofo Tanko. Now, to start with, your name Computer.
Yes.
Is that the name your father gave you? Is your father Mr. Computer?
No. My father is Sofo. I mean, the name of my father is Sofo.
Okay, so Sofo is your surname.
Yes. And then my name itself is Tanko, Tanko Rashid.
Yeah.
Yes, it's my name. And then the computer came about as a result of my, maybe my prowesses in education.
Okay.
I had a very early age in my schooling. Yes, that's where I got it from.
Right,
Yes.
so let's go back to the school days,
Yes.
you know, and how the computer came about and all. Where
Yes.
did you start school? When were you born?
Yeah, I was born in the 70s. I've been for the other one, they are keeping them in the 70s.
No problem, no problem.
I was born in the 70s.
Right.
I mean,
Where?
yes, to the family of Sufu and then Zelia, you know, Bimbila.
Okay.
Bimbila, Nanumba district. Then,
yes.
now it's Nanumba North. Yes, I was born there.
Okay.
I started schooling there.
Okay, what's the name of your school?
Yeah, the first school was Jilo Primary.
Okay.
Yes, Jilo is a small community. In fact, more or less a suburb of Bimbila now. But it happens to be the first primary school opened by the then Jilona. He was an educationist, this old educationist.
So you are the pioneers?
Yeah, we're young people.
Wow.
I mean, we had people over there, but we were young. We used to go in the Jilo Primary School.
Right.
So that's where I started.
Okay, and then from there?
From there, continue. In fact, along the line, you know, we're the pioneers of these educational reforms of the PADC. And then, so I started the JSS system.
Okay.
We were the first group of people.
Okay.
And we call it Rollis kids.
Yeah.
Very young.
Yes, they just children.
Yeah. So we were there working, but then I had gone. I mean, and I had to. We moved to Willensi. Okay. Willensi is the next town to Bimbila. It's also a big town.
Okay.
Because I've lost my father and I needed to go and stay with my grandfather. And that's it. So I continued my education in Willensi.
Right.
There, from Willensi, then back to Bimbila again.
Okay.
Bimbila Secondary School.
Right.
Yes, in the early 90s. I mean, then Bimbila Secondary School, then to Teacher Training College.
Where?
Tatco.
Okay.
Tamale Teacher
Tamale
Training
teacher,
College.
yeah.
Yes. Where I became a professional teacher.
Right.
And then after teaching, getting the teacher certificate, I was then posted back to my alma mater, which is the Bimbila Secondary School, to teach.
Okay.
I was fortunate. I mean, you know, at that time said, hey, when you finish, you needed to go to either primary school or but I was lucky.
You got secondary school?
I got secondary school
Wow.
Because of the computer. So,
right.
So
what did you study? I mean, where did the computer come in?
That is the question. Because of the way, you know, at that time we had this VSO, Voluntary Service Overseas, coming from UK to teach.
Right.
They were
Okay.
white. And then two of them, one was teaching English, the other was teaching mathematics. The mathematics one was very close to me because of the way I could, and I understood her better. You know, the way she speaks and the way she works her maths.
Yeah.
I could get it better than my colleagues. And so I was just like an assistant to her.
Okay.
Helping.
Of a TA.
Something like that.
Right.
And then so she started calling me the computer. I didn't even know the meaning of the computer.
Oh, wow.
So, because I could work maths with a blink
Just
of
like
an
that.
eye, just like that.
So it wasn't
Well,
even you working with computers
No,
per
no, no,
se.
no, no, no,
So
it
you
was-
acted or you
I was-
did your stuff like computer working.
In mathematics and sciences,
Okay.
these two subjects were my best. Although I was not a science student, I
Okay.
was also not a math student, but even science students could come to me to teach them their
Wow.
science.
But what were you teaching when you were a teacher?
No, by that time, I was doing vocational skills, that is visual art.
Oh, wow.
I got distinction at the first this thing, GSS. I got aggregate 7, and I
Okay.
thought I was going to be given these science courses and other things. But interestingly, they said I should do visual art. I didn't even understand why I should do visual art with that grade.
And you didn't have any interest in that?
I didn't even know the subject very well. I was just been sent into
So
it.
what happened?
So I started.
Okay.
But I believe because of my prowess, because I could draw, technical drawing was
Okay,
like water to
okay,
me, and
okay.
calculations were faster. I think the headmaster saw something in that.
Exactly.
And said, no, this man should do
But
this.
as a child growing up, what did you want to become in future? Did you have an idea?
Actually, initially, because I was very much interested in the PNDC activity and all that, I wanted to join the military.
Really?
I wanted to be a soldier, but
Okay.
seriously,
I'm sure
but-
the recruitment process wasn't like
I
how
was
it is
young.
today.
I was young, so that was my.
Okay.
I wanted to be a soldier, and then, but I was very young, and then so just pursue the education and see what was going on because I lost my parents at a very earlier stage.
Okay.
I thought that no, the best way out was to study and study hard. Because at that point they didn't have a mother, no father.
But you
were
have
very young.
siblings?
I had siblings. I had
Okay.
3 girls. And
Older
then,
or
the
younger?
boys. So I'm the only boy among them.
Okay.
So that's the Tanko, the meaning of Tanko.
Oh, what does it mean?
The only boy among girls.
Really? So that's what Tanko means?
Yes, anytime you hear somebody Tanko,
Called
be sure
Tanko.
that the siblings are girls.
Interesting. Wow.
Yes,
okay.
Tanko. Yes,
but what
yes.
does Sofo mean? Do we know?
Sofo is an old person.
Okay.
In Hausa, when they say Sofo, is old. Somebody who is old.
Okay. And the Rashid?
Rashid is at Islamic connotation.
Okay.
Yes, the one who showed the path. It's an Arabic name. It's
Ah,
Rashid. Yes,
right.
so-
So you are the guy amongst the ladies.
Yes, yes.
You are old.
I'm the last person. among
Yeah,
them.
and then you are also Rashid.
show the path, the one
to
who
show
show
the
the
path.
right path.
Well, we are not surprised with what you are doing now.
So I'm showing
and then
the
you
path.
got computer.
And
you
I
know.
got computer
So if you
to
have
add it.
computer, you are showing the way and all. It makes you a whole
Complete
person,
person.
right? Right. So
Right.
let's look at after all this, all right?
Yes.
So in school, now you are teaching. How did politics come to you? How did you find yourself in NDC?
Well, I started very early in the party. I mean, during the PNDC, the late part of the PNDC, were young and all that, drafted into a wing known as the DYLG, Democratic Youth League of Ghana. It was a wing of the NDC for the young people and all that. I mean, so we're with them and we're being imbibed with the principle of the PNDC and all that, very young at that time. So the 92 came in and were part and parcel of the process.
Right.
And I came strongly in 1994. We're going for the election, 1996 elections, at that time operating in Bimbila. Whilst in the school, I became the director of elections. In fact, at that time, we didn't have that title, but I was then the coalition agent for the NDC
Right.
in the 1996 election.
Whoa.
Yes, so my election
That was a long time
business.
ago.
Yes, 1996. That was the time Chambers, even Chambers
Yes,
was then their
yes.
candidate. Interesting enough.
But you were very young.
Yeah, I was very young, but very sharp in calculations and all that.
Of course, computer is here.
So I was the one who collated the results. Unfortunately, we lost the election, the parliamentary election. We lost it to PNC. A gentleman came from a village primary school and beat us at the election. Yes, so from there we came back strongly. So whilst I was in school, I was also busy with the politicking and then the election business and all that. So we did all these things together, and then came back strongly in 2000 to reclaim the seats. At the 2000 election, I was still the coalition agent for the NDC to make sure that we get back our seat, and Chambers won, and we did. Fortunately, at that time, I was then at the university, Winneba. Yes, you know, I have a very strong background in teaching, because after teacher training college, I went back to the secondary school to teach.
Yes, that's
Bimbila Secondary School, and then from there, then I went to Winneba. To do a degree in education. So to continue the teaching part of me. And then from there, when I left Winneba, I was posted back to my alma mater again, which is Tanko, Tamil Teacher Training College, now to teach teachers, train teachers. So I've been I taught in Tanko for almost 11 years, training teachers.
That's a long time.
Long time. I train a lot of teachers across the country. So that's why when I go across, I meet a lot of my products. Some are headmasters, some are... Have you met one who is a colonel now in Ghana?
Oh, wow.
Yes, army. I mean, it's a teacher there, you know.
Of course. Well, they say that teachers never grow old, you know, and your reward is in heaven. But are you getting your reward, some of your rewards here on earth?
Yes. I'm getting it plenty because I get satisfaction when I meet them. I meet my former students, and they come to me. Just last week, I was in OT region. On one of our programs, this SMEs training, digital inclusion for SMEs in OT region under GFEC. So we organize the women and we train them on digital skills. One of the SME officers there, the ladies who were being brought, happened to be a teacher in one of the schools there. And she recognized me. I didn't even recognize her. She says, "Oh, you taught me in Tanko." I mean, so she was so happy.
Of course.
And I was so happy for her too. That is how teaching is. I love it. I'm getting it here. I mean, when I go and see them, I'm happy that I've also contributed to where they are, and we are helping to develop the country across in that space. So,
you know, some say that you come across as a combative person. You know, do you think it's probably because you've been a teacher? You know, teachers are supposed to be firm, teachers are supposed to be this, or you think it's politics, or naturally that's how you are?
Well, I would say I have that kind of trait. That look, when I want to do something, I do it fully. Okay, when I'm committed to doing something, I will make sure that I do it to the later. Election is an area I'm so much interested. It's an area I'm passionate about. In fact, I would say I drink elections, I sleep elections, I walk elections. That is how I am. I started it from '96 thereabout, and I'm a student of elections. So I study a lot about it. So when it comes to that field there, be sure that I'll be very combative. Because when I see the wrong, I'll point it out. If I see that you want to do something fishy, I'll know. Because I've been in that game for a very long time. And so that's why people will think that maybe I'm very combative when it comes to that. But it's just for the betterment of our democracy. And we do this one not for ourselves, but for everybody. Because if we don't have a better organized elections and we allow any crooked person to determine for us, you and I, we are going to suffer.
Of course.
And so for that one there, I don't blink an eye when I'm attacking on that aspect to make sure that the right thing is done. Let the good people decide who they want, and then the verdict shows that. So let me get your thoughts on the just ended elections, the 2024 elections, your general impressions on the elections. I'm sure you were very neck deep in the whole thing. Very well. You know, with my colleagues, our boss, may he rest in perfect peace. I'm still processing it, whether the thing is that. I mean, he led us. He led us everything. Dr. Bani Boama, he was a lead, in fact, the arrowhead of the directorate. I was in the field of recruitment, training, deployment. I mean, so that was what I was doing. To make sure that we beat, because we realized that our opponent was not much a problem to us.
So what was the issue?
Our main opponent in that election was the Electoral Commission. I don't mean West, and I will be saying it time again, and we saw it. We realized
what about
that
the Electoral Commission?
Because seeing what happened in 2020 election, we thought it will repeat itself in 2024. And then so we needed to combat it and stop it. So we were going to the election with two opponents. The first opponent were the EC, and the second opponent, MPP. After MPP, they are not good at elections. That group cannot win any election.
But they've been in the government. No. Would you say that is because the NDC government at the time did not put their house in order, and that's what probably gave the advantage to the NPP?
You know, that party, if you study it very well, Ghanaians by their nature, they don't like them.
Really?
They don't like NPP to be in government.
So why do they keep bringing them back?
That is the problem. That's why we need to do a research.
Is something wrong with the Ghanaian people?
No, not something wrong. There is, you see, sometimes when they are tired of something, they decide to say, let's try these people. They tried them in 2000, and they saw how they messed up the country. In 2004 election, I was neck deep. You know what happened? Jake had to run to Castle to go and declare the results before Afarajan could even put the results together.
And they brought them back in 2016?
That was 2016. That's why I'm saying that. In 2016, what we're busy thinking that infrastructure, development, put development into place, make sure that Ghanaians are happy. We are building schools, e-blocks all over the place. But something we didn't do, which is make sure that we look at people's pockets too. Then they were hammering on that one.
They made the people hungry. That's what caused
No, that's what they were looking at. They were saying that their pockets were dry. But they were not looking at the infrastructure that His Excellency was trying to transform a Ghana infrastructure base. Okay? So they connived with some crooked EC officials whilst we were busy doing this, and they got themselves through the elections. Fine.
So what did you do differently in
Now,
2024?
2020, they lost the election and rigged it. They rigged the elections. And time again, I always tell them, they rigged the election to the tune of almost 500,000 plus votes. These people, we saw it.
But where were your agents? You have agents at all the polling stations, all collation centers. Where were they?
Frema, that is the problem. That's why That's why I'm saying that. It's not about agents.
Yeah.
That's the game I've done all along.
So give us the inside gist. You have it. Okay. So how do people rig elections? I'm very interested.
Let me tell you. During the election time, I brought a book, Cassie and all this thing. How to rig an election. That's the title of the book.
Okay. So what did they say?
I was reading conspiracy in the book for you, the media, to see what they were planning to rig the election 2024. How they do it. They rig elections 4 months, sometimes 1 year to elections.
Okay, how?
So if you think it's the election day that they rig the election.
It's decided already?
It's decided. One, if you manipulate the register. You manipulate the register and do a lot of gerrymandering in the register. You have rigged the election before even the ballot is cast. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
And what they were trying to do during the registration time, see, we're fighting them. They were about trying to do gerrymandering and rig the election through the register.
Okay, right.
And we managed to prevent it. We stopped them. We prevented that kind of
So
rigging.
you had won the elections before 7
That's
December.
why we're telling you that we are beating MPP over 54%. People didn't know. Because we have stopped almost all their rigging mechanism, which the hymn book they were reading, we're also reading from that book. So we knew what they were trying to do. You saw the transfers.
So eventually you were happy with the EC's work?
That's why I'm saying we had to stop them.
Okay.
If we hadn't opened our eyes on them, it would have passed. And they would have won the election, and international communities would have credited them with a clean election. Because at the time they were doing this, no international community, they didn't come to see.
Okay,
so
the processes
leading to that
election.
So if you don't stop it,
right,
and they finish and hand over a dirty register for you to do, the international community will come and say, okay, we have a register, let's go to the election. You go, you see your agents are there. They will beat you to the election, and they say clean, free, fair, transparent election. Give them thumbs up. And then you and I will be suffering like how we suffered in 2020 election. You see how Ghanaians suffered. After they rigged the election, Ghanaians suffered for additional 4 years.
So are Ghanaians happy today?
Can't you see now? Go and see their faces. They are now looking younger.
I can see some of the faces here.
Everybody are happy. When you see them, you see, they're so happy in the sense that, look, single digit, 11 months. I'm president. First, look, term in government, 11 months, single digit inflation. Today, the dollar to a CD is 10.9.
Yeah.
Plenty of money. Nobody is now pricing things in dollars. They don't want the dollar. If you bring dollars, say, go and change it to CDs for me. Houses are now being priced in CDs.
Yeah.
Cars are now being priced in CDs. Why? Because Aban Papa Ba,
Well,
this is what we are looking at.
when you were speaking, you briefly mentioned Dr. Omane Boama. I want us to look at Dr. Omane Boama because you have been very, very close to him. The day you heard of the unfortunate incident, where were you?
In fact, that day, 6th August, the darkest day in my life. Because in the morning, we had meeting with him.
You had spoken with him?
Yes, in a meeting, 7 o'clock to 7:45, so 45-minute meeting.
Wow.
Over Akotia by-election. Omane Boama was one of the best person, I would say, in terms of writing strategy.
Okay.
He will write the thing, take pen and paper, put strategy together, call you and say, okay, this is how it's going to do. You can do it, you can implement it, go and do it this way, do this way. So once you see us implementing, you think that it's not Omane Boama. It's Omane Boama whose plan we are implementing. And because he was a defense minister, you don't expect him to come forefront for the election.
Exactly.
But we were his deputies. We are four of ourselves. Myself, Mahdi Jibril, Dr. Atabuaten, and then Yaya Kuku. He gave us rules.
Right. What was your role?
Of course, you know it. The man, the attacking, when they play all the ball, they bring it there for me to attack and fire. I'll score the goal. Okay, so me was to make sure that I was in charge of recruitment, training, and deployment.
Right.
So I identify the people that would need to do the job, train them, give them all the necessary skills that they need to go and score the thing for us. And then I'll lead the arrowhead myself in the field for it. That's how we're doing it.
Right. So let's pause here. We'll take a short break. When we come back, I want you to tell us, after the meeting, did he share the rest of his day with you? Did he tell you, okay, I'm going to do this when I come back? What was the day really like? This is the Upside Down Show. My guest in the studio is Rashid Tanko, Sofo Computers, and I'm Frema Edunyame. We'll be back and he'll be telling us much more, what happened the morning of the 6th of August. The meeting they had with the late Dr. Omane Boama and what he told them his day was going to be like. We'll be right back. You're welcome back. This is the Upside Down Show on ChannelOne TV. My guest in my seat right now is Rashid Tanko Sofo. He's told us that Tanko means the man amongst ladies, But unfortunately, I'm the only lady here, so the man next to the lady, of course. And we've been talking about his life, getting to know him, his political career and everything. And now he's sharing, his experience with the late Dr. Omane Boama, who happened to be his boss. In fact, on that fateful morning, the 6th of August, they had a meeting. Right, so computer, earlier I said computer, so I'm just adding all the computers I know,
I haven't got a chieftaincy title.
Oh, really?
The chief of computers.
Of course, why not? Why not? We like that. So you just mentioned that around 7 a.m. on 6th of August, you had a meeting.
Yes.
Now, after the meeting, the strategy session for the Akwetia by-election and all, did he tell you how his day was going to be like? Did he tell you he was traveling?
No, he didn't tell us.
Was he supposed to be traveling?
We didn't even know.
So what happened?
I mean, that's Omane for you. Omane was, in fact, he was somebody, I say, a brother, a friend, a father, and a teacher. He was so, not all that reserved, but he wouldn't want to bother you much with issues that he thinks will worry you. So for that morning trip, he didn't tell us that he was going after this.
Where did the meeting happen?
I mean, and this is his place. I mean, that's how we do a lot of things with him. And then he won't tell us that I'm traveling, I'm doing this. No. He just don't want to bother you. And he has given the rules. You go and do this. You should do this. You should do that, and all that.
Yeah.
And he was sure in his mind that if we implement what he was telling us, the Akwetia by-election was just going to be a walkover.
So what time did you finish the meeting?
Oh, just 45 minutes. We did some 45 minutes. And then left, I came to the office, sat in the office, started my day business. About some 2 hours down the lane, and one of my friends, who is a general in the Ghana Armed Forces, called me and said this was what happened. I nearly fell down. Completely. I said, what is it? I said, it cannot be. So my aide was around and my driver saw that something was wrong with me. I said, no, you guys pick me. Let's go out. So I was running and stepping down from the building and say, carry me, I'm going to India High Commission. I didn't even know why I'm going there to commission because they're my friends. The Indians are my friends. So went to the High Commission and I was seated. And they were all looking at me. I didn't tell them I'm coming. They realized I started sharing tears and then they said, why? What is happening? Then I couldn't talk. Tears, I've not cried for a very long time. The last time I shed tears was around 88.
Who had died?
Yeah, my father, when he died around that time, I was young, I just shed small tears and that ends it.
That was it?
That was it.
Nothing will make you cry?
Nothing will make me cry.
Right.
Until Omani Buaba. I'm that type. I mean, why cry?
At that time, what was going through your mind?
I didn't even understand. What is this? Is it a dream? How should we lose this person? Such a person full of life, full of ideas, strategies per excellence. What is this?
So among the parts, what was happening? I'm sure you also tried calling people and all that.
A lot of friends. They say, you must have stopped that story. Don't bring that. It cannot be the case. They were dismissing me. They hadn't heard it. They haven't heard it. They were dismissing me. And I said, you guys, it has happened. So I called my colleagues and they were all down. And then, so, I mean, Charlie, I've never seen this.
How would you remember, what memories of Dr. Mane Boama would you hold forever?
Well, I mean, the day he coined the activate body cameras, it's a memory I will not forget. It's a strategy. A lot of people thought it's the normal cameras you put in there. No,
but what was that?
It's a winning strategy.
What does it mean?
We'll keep it for 2028.
You have won the election already. Now you say the NPP, they are no party to be worried about. So let's know.
We want to consolidate the win in 2028. We use a bit of it to win the Akotia by-election. We told them, they thought we were joking. They were all over the place making noise that is their seat, they are going to win. They beat us from 2000. And this time, how can I say you people will beat you even more than 5,000?
But a lot of people in NPP in Ghana also talk about the fact that in 2028, it's not going to be President Mahama, leading. If it's not there, they don't see strong contenders in the NDC. Would this strategy still work without Mahama?
You know what? The strategy we put together and won the 2024, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is living it. He's performing to the administration of Ghanaians.
Right.
His records and other things will help us to win the 2028
regardless
election,
of
regardless who we are bringing.
Right.
So currently what we are much interested is the implementation of the manifesto form, and he's living it. And so the most important thing for us as a party now is to implement the manifesto promises. Make sure that Ghanaians are happy with what we are doing. Whoever we are bringing is immaterial, because we are going to win.
The records will show.
The records will show.
Right.
And for 11 months in government, no single scandal, unprecedented. Since 92, it has never happened. The government in power for 11 months, no even a single scandal.
But it's early days yet.
People came 2 months, they were stealing yafu left and right. Even to sit by the president, you needed to pay $200,000.
Calm down.
Oh, that's a fact. My aunt said even a committee was set for it.
Right.
I said, we don't have that. That tells you that this government is out. Look, today, go and see the market prices of goods and other things. At the pumps, people are filling their tanks all over the place. Because it's like we are in a mini heaven.
Really?
Of course, that's a fact. Can't you see it?
No, do you talk to all Ghanaians across the various divides, or
don't talk to
NPP people?
If you talk to NPP people, they are bitter because they lost. 38% is not good for them.
Not because they also shop from the local market.
Not that. Are they filling their tanks? I met one of them today and I was telling you, fill your tank to come and talk plenty. At your time, could you have filled your tank?
Really?
You see, that's why we are doing it. It's better Ghana reset agenda for everybody. It's not for NDC group. But you see, it's not easy to lose an election of that magnitude. So let's give them that amnesty to continue to talk. But I thought they would have also do resetting of their party instead of thinking of the next election. After the next election, they should forget of it. It's not going to happen. There is no way they can come near it. This 87 they are having, they are likely to go down to about 60.
About what?
60.
Right. So, so there being the discussion, people say President Mahama will go for a third term. Others say, no, President Mahama will not do that. Internally, is this something you are thinking about to present President Mahama again in 2028? Would he do that?
I think the president spoke, and you all heard him.
But sometimes things change,
So then let's wait for the things to see. For now.
So for now,
there's no new thing that I will have to discuss. Because the man spoke. And now, unless another new thing comes, the exigency of the time will determine. But for now, he spoke. Is that not it?
Yes, he did.
So we don't need to go back to something.
But if I should take you back, home, to Bimbela, you keep going, you keep coming back, you do all. Yes. Are you thinking of contesting that seat?
See, for now, my interest is to perfect my election management.
Okay.
I'm so much interested in perfecting that aspect. I'm still a student in election. I'm still studying it, trying to help my party, the NDC, so that to have a very strong, robust election machinery that can stand the test of time.
Are you thinking of stepping into the shoes of your former boss?
I'm already a deputy director. I'm the deputy director.
So are you looking at being the substantive?
That is why I'm saying that it's at the behest of the party and the presidency to determine who leads the directorate. But for now, I'm doing my job as a deputy director. And we are holding the fort for him.
And you're doing amazing at that.
We are holding the fort for him.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just trying to make sure that he's, although it's not easy to wear his shoe, but we'll try.
Of course, we learned so much.
We learn under him, and then to try to make sure that we have a very strong winning machinery, the party, election directorate, work assiduously to support the party. The party leadership, we have a fantastic party leadership, led by the national chairman, venerable general secretary, then, and now the national chairman. The longest general secretary, Sidim Ketia, Honorable Sidik, and now the chairman. And then Honorable Fifi Kuti leading the charge. And then we have the president who is the leader of the party doing fantastic. And we can't have the best of united party other than now. The party is so united and in support of the president. Everything is working in terms of leadership of the party to support the president to deliver. And that is why he's delivering.
Right.
And then so that is my focus for now.
For now, yes. But
I can tell you, but 2028, NPP cannot win Bimbela City.
But with everything that you have studied, and everything you are doing as Deputy Director of Elections, you need to demonstrate something. You went to Akwetia, you won the seat, you've done other areas and all that. Are you going to contest the Bimbela seat? Because I've heard from the, grapevine suggestions that you should go for it. Would you consider?
What I'm saying is that for 2028, NPP will lose Bimbela seat.
To who?
To NDC.
Who are you looking at fielding as a candidate?
It's not here. It's neither here nor there. We have not, the instrument of writ of election has not been given to me as a Deputy Director of Elections. To conduct any primaries anywhere.
But personally, would you consider?
I haven't thought of it for now.
Okay.
For now, it hasn't crossed my mind.
Okay.
For now, but what I'm plotting is that all the seats that the NPP is occupying, my eye is on them.
Right.
I'm seriously plotting and strategizing to make sure that we reduce their number, because they are disturbing a lot in Parliament.
Are
with the 87.
Are
yes.
They?
No, they are.
What are they doing? Because you have the numbers, to turn things around, to do anything. How are they disturbing?
Our numbers is not to be used to intimidate Ghanaians. That is not it.
Right.
We won't behave like them. Otherwise, if we were to behave like the NPP, we would have used our numbers to intimidate everybody. But we won't do that. The president is somebody who is the father of the state. He has been an MP before, long-serving MP. And the speaker too is a long-serving speaker. So they understood parliamentary democracy.
Right.
And that is why we are not using our numbers to bulldoze our way.
Right.
But you see, this micro-minority are becoming something else.
But they need to make their voice
No. But you see, you have to make your voice in line with the parliamentary dictates and all that. But what they are doing now is becoming something else. And they should understand it. Look at what they did at the CJ vetting and all this. It's not good. It's not the best. So we are going to look at them. Those people, their seats, we'll come after them. 2028, those seats will come. I told one of them this morning, I'm looking for your seat. I need it. we'll definitely
you make the person an agenda.
Yes. No, we are going to come for it. To make sure that we can have a smooth parliamentary process.
Right.
I'm saying that we are not interested in one-party system in Ghana. No. The NDC, far from that. But the behavior of MPP is trying to make NDC like a one-party system. Their behavior is making NDC like a one-party state. You see that everybody is running to NDC now. From the academia.
Really?
They are running to NDC.
I see.
They are seeing that this is a party for the people. What we promised, we are doing it. We are delivering. And we are down to earth. The president is down to earth. He doesn't move with a seat in a V8. Full V8 carrying one person's seat all over the place. He doesn't do that. He goes there, even the small chairs people are sitting, he also sits there. He shakes everybody. He doesn't ask people, get up and greet me. He's not that type of president.
Well, you know.
And so we have a president who is the embodiment of our culture and tradition in Ghana. So what do you want again?
Right. So I'm sure the Ghanaian people have decided, and that is why he's where he is today.
Fantastic.
We can only wish him well and hope that whatever you promised,
yes, we wish him long
you
life.
deliver, of course. Now let's also look at your issue with GTech.
Yes.
You had a back and forth with GTech over doctor. No, yes. No. What exactly was the issue? Was it some kind of misunderstanding? Was it miscommunication? Were you not a doctor and you said you were a doctor? Were you a doctor? And they said, what exactly was the whole capital about?
I think it was somebody else. I didn't have that banter with them.
Really?
I didn't at all.
Okay, so when they came to say that...
It was a very amicable issue between the two.
Right.
Once they wrote to me, and then we had a very beautiful discussion with the leadership of GTech. And it came out. It was a very friendly environment.
So what was
very
the
friendly.
issue?
The issue was about accreditation.
Right.
Their issue is about, yes, you did a course. We look at your transcript, your certificate. You did a course, but the institution is not accredited.
Okay, so this is your PhD?
Yes,
right.
That's the PhD. They said
which
institution,
institution?
the Kingsno University.
Kingsno.
Yes, so if you look at even the universities they've listed, they put it there
Kingsno
as one of the
part.
universities they think they are not accredited.
Okay.
And so we
But
said,
is that
fine.
fair?
And I said, no, I mean, let's grant them that. It's a state agency which is mandated to do their work, so they are doing their work.
Okay.
Nobody should hold them. I don't hold them grudges for what it's an agency.
So
what we did is that
right.
we said, okay, fine. Accreditation is at the time we did it, online programs and all that. 2012 to 2016, we didn't have this social media at that time and all these kind of things, and then even trying to verify an institution being accredited or not. Accreditation is not even outside. Even internally, we have problem with accreditation.
True.
Some courses, people have gone to do it in some university, known universities, and they come out and say it's not accredited. You can't roll it back.
Right.
But, so we reached that agreement. They say, your issue is about accreditation.
So it has nothing to do with you,
it has nothing per se.
The institution.
Good.
Right.
So that is a problem.
Okay.
But I said, look, you see, computer has a lot of things in his head.
Yeah.
This is not an issue. I'm not going to believe it. Let's forget it. Let's just put it aside.
Right.
In a case, if I want another degree, how many minutes will it take me? Exactly. As I speak now, I'm doing another PED.
Okay.
Yes.
In what?
Now Ghana one, not outside one.
We don't want any issues. So which institution?
Accra Metropolitan University.
Okay. Right.
Yes.
So what,
they
what
were chartered by the NDG had all this, giving green light for them to do that.
Wow.
So I'm doing this leadership and sustainable governance.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And my thesis is about transparency and accountability in public sector decision making. And I'm making a case study of electoral commission, so you shouldn't be worried.
Why am I not surprised?
I want to look at their decisions.
Right.
I mean, just to research to find out some of their decisions, how it helps in our democracy and all that, and then sustainable governance in this country. I mean, so it's an area I'm looking at. We started far, gone far.
Oh, great.
I'm also doing law. At least I can support you. I'm
of
a
course,
law student.
I will need that.
Yeah, I'm a law student, so that when I finish, you can always hire me. I can defend you.
So consider me your first client.
So it wasn't an issue. It just was accreditation.
Okay.
But honorably told them that, look, please,
Okay.
I'm going to drop it. Forget it. How many minutes will it take me to get this thing?
Right.
At my heydays, I have the skills of multitasking. I can do 2 different things at the same time.
Okay.
When I was teaching in Tamale Teacher Training College, I was the only lecturer who was teaching 2 courses
Okay.
at the same time.
Oh, how?
Yes. I was teaching pre-vocational skills and ICT,
Interesting.
running it together.
Wow.
And my students, none of them fail, 100%.
Wow.
Time
No,
was
you are the
there.
computer.
No, it's God gifts.
Yes.
Sometimes we
Yes.
do have that. At my heydays, at that time, I could do a lot of things. My students will tell you. So it's not an issue at all.
So let me know when your
So nobody
doctorate.
should begrudge GTech.
Okay, then we have to stop because we're going to fight on your
Don't
behalf.
fight
So
them.
if you say we should stop it, then we
they'll
will
allow
stop
that.
it.
It's-
Okay.
it's
So
a state
just
agency.
let us know when your doctorate has been conferred on you. You know, let's all come and be witnesses.
I'll finish soon.
This one we were there some.
It's
you
ongoing.
understand? Of course, super.
This one is Ghana one, not outside one.
So we'll all come there so that when GTech can show that this one we were there, we saw it, of course. But
It is
what
well.
are your plans for the future in terms of politics, your political career?
Well, my political career, as I stated, is to make sure that we have a very formidable NDC, election directorate. That, we have come, democracy has come to stay in Ghana. Nothing can change that. And we'll continue to do elections to maintain or change government. So you need a very strong, formidable election-winning party to win election for your party to form government. That is my focus, and my future direction is to perfect that side. And so that to make sure that my government, NDC, can be in power for a very long time to come.
You're
Because,
retiring NPP.
I mean, not retiring them. That's why I say we don't want one party
Okay.
state in
But you're
Ghana.
not ready for them anytime
But
soon.
no, Ghanaians don't want them. It's Ghanaians who don't want them. Their behavior. Because you can't use $58 million to go and dig a hole for God. People are suffering and you say you want to dig hole $58 million.
Well, so that's
So there's a
that's a
problem.
topic for another
We'll deal with
conversation for another
We'll
day.
deal with that one
you know.
for another day.
But if one day Tanko Sofo Computer is not here with us, what would you want to be remembered for?
An NDC person who is passionate about his election management.
And that we will always remember you for. Thank you very much,
pleasure.
Computer.
It's a
So
pleasure.
we've been talking to Rashid Sofo Tanko. You are doing amazing, and I'm sure your party is so proud of you. And political students are also watching you. Don't stop. Eventually, you become Dr. Computer again, and we are looking forward to that. Of course. Thank you very much. This is the Upside Down Show. I've been talking to Rashid Tanko Sofo Computer. Don't go anywhere. We have more coming. Don't forget that we earlier had a great creative piece from Albert Aden. Albert will be joining me for a conversation right after this break. You're welcome back. This is the Upside Down Show right here on ChannelOne TV. I'm Frema Edunyame. Just gone by was an insightful conversation with Rashid Tanko Sofo Computer, and now